this marathon.
Is starting off right Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Glad you can join us. We're live in San Antonio, Texas at the AT&T Center. This is the stomping grounds of the Spurs. And of course, De'Aaron Fox, a part of this lineup. We'll see how they do without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Kept alive. Here's Drummond. Makes it off the glass.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to patrol the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Just fine to shoot. And the jam by Harden.
What an athlete Harden is. I mean, he gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. And he talked to his players about not letting Draymond Green get into their heads. Coach told them, no matter what Draymond pulls, don't fall into his trap. You need to stay mentally strong and focused. That means he wants his players to walk away and not try to match him taunt for taunt. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Pass to Covington. Back to Garland. Lets it go from the wing. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Harden surveying the D. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 6.
As great as he is at creating for his teammates, Harden is even better at creating for himself. His dribble moves are insane.
Drains the three-pointer.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
James Harden.
And he gets the bucket.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
It's deflected. Here's the break. He lobs it up. Maker misses.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
James Harden.
And the jam by Harden.
So gifted at getting inside and finishing. All Harden needs is a little wiggle room, and he takes off.
Garland. With the drive. Pass to Drummond. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he converts the layup. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Harden outside. Driving the lane. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3 seconds. San Antonio ball.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Johnson in the corner. .23 seconds left to play in the first. Garland looking it over. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Harden. Here's Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
He's capable of playing either guard positions. I mean, you think about Harden's sense for when his teammates are open. It's a lot.
Tie game in San Antonio. And back with the start of the second quarter in just...
Come on and get loud for your Spurs squad.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And it's Conley penetrating. Pass to Wagner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Nobody near Schroeder. A three-pointer is right on target. Schroeder's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Inside, deflects the pass. Here's Porter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
More than just an outside shooter. When Porter has good position inside, he'll use it.
Schroeder looking over the floor. The tray. And they'll get another chance. Lee outside. Pass to Primo. Down low. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Kings trailed by 3. Now here is Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Brent. Back to Conley. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Spurs ball. Substitution for your Spurs. Robert Covington. Keldon Johnson. Get ready.
Into the lane. A slam dunk by Garland.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Outside Conley. There's a screen by Porter. Conley's shot is off. Spurs leading by 5. Outside Garland. And stolen by Wagner. Outside Bradley. Pass to Wagner. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving into the open man.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring source for the Spurs.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Pass to Bradley. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here comes San Antonio. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And it's Conley penetrating. Bradley, no one around him. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Bradley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Goes back up. Sweet move. And it's Drummond with the jam.
In the painted area, Drummond is a wrecking ball. He finishes through contact like it was nothing.
Conley feeling it out. Outside Bradley. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Sacramento. 6-point game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Drummond. That one wide left. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Conley inside the line. Over to the left wing. No good with the wing jumper. Schroeder outside. Now Reddish. Drives to the hoop. And so we conclude the first half. Spurs. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Outside Garland. Johnson in the corner. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. The baseline J. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Here is Harden. 10 points for him. Jacks up a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Spurs leading by 6. Second half just getting started. About a minute play. Pass to Covington. To the middle. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Johnson's shot is off. The Kings trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Drummond is double.
And don't get in Drummond's way when he's going for a rebound. He said he had to rough up a teammate for stealing his board.
Yeah, Greg, well, I mean, that's his bread and butter. Take a word of advice. Let the pick live. No, it took Drummond years of practice to improve his free throw shooting, and his hard work paid off little by little as his free throw percentage began creeping up. It's still a work in progress, though, but it's getting there.
There's Maker. Another shot. And it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Now Harden. He's got 10. Down low. There's Maker for 3. Harden, no good. Spurs leading by 10. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. San Antonio making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Jakob Poeltl.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Sacramento. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. There's Maker. And Poeltl sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Poeltl punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
And San Antonio has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Got that one up quick. And it's a 12-point San Antonio lead.
Well, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
From deep Harden, it balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Yeah, the staple of Harden's attack, his three-point jump shot is about as lethal as they come.
There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here is Harden. 13 points in the game. It's stolen by Reddish.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
It's Harden with the drive. And James Harden throws it down hard.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. That's superb.
Spurs ball. Substitution for your Spurs. Dennis Schroeder.
On defense, the Kings. They trail by 11. Pass to Pirtle. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Pirtle.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Here is Harden. He's got 15. Puts the move on. It's deflected. Knocked loose. Green with the ball. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
Pass to Todd. The three. Rebounded by Maker. It's Harden with the drive. They kick it out to Green. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Kings trail by 9. And here's Harden. Takes it inside. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Schroeder, right side. Here's Reddish. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Harden outside. That's tipped. They kick it out to Green. Launches it. Another three for Sacramento.
Oh, he keeps getting more consistent on the catch and shoot. That one, very much a rhythm.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Pirtle. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Reddish with the slam.
What a quick thinker. I like how Schroeder uses athleticism on defense to come up with steals.
Now here's Harden. He takes it in, and it's blocked. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Screen by Pirtle. Pass to Todd. Reddish with the ball. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Kings trail by 10. Harden outside. Three-pointer. To the inside. And the jam by Harden.
And watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
San Antonio timeout. All right, look who's coming on the court.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Harden with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Count that one.
Harden.
Harden's got 13 points in the second half.
They're making it difficult look easy. Harden taking contact. Making it basket.
Maker with the double team. Pass to Drummond. Here's Reddish. Back to Drummond. Rebound by Okogie. The Kings trail by 6. In the corner, Harden. Inside. Here's Okogie. For the 3. And no good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Okogie. That one misses. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Garland, no good. And so here's Sacramento. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Harden can't hit. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Here's Garland. Here's Covington. Right wing. Going inside.
Sacramento.
Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that could have put them up by 9.
At the line for your...
So he gets them both.
It's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Harden outside. Beyond the arc. He's off on that one. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.
Tell me what is it, it's Lil Bae. Is it how I make it? Breaking right through your palisades. You not gonna ride that fence, is you is, or is you ain't. Apply that to anything as long as I can commemorate. White diamonds with the black face, cultural appropriate. You can from across the way. Yeah, on that. That's just how we stay at my neighbor. Solid till you liquidated. I never been that way, I swear. You feel just like a Saturday. I might just on your first. Tell me the truth. What would you do for my love? I bet you would stop the jag, right? You let me crash in my bag, right? You see this in my hand, I ain't about to end up seeing twins. I hope you still with me if I. It was gruesome what we grew from, but we grew some in the end. Ain't enough to be where you from, had to be mixed with some Indian. Shawty say she 3 out, I cracked the elite out for them. Once again, get my novelty on until I tip over. Can't sleep done. Lost in like the chip, bro. I was down to my last four. Now it's barely sleeping at the studio, but last night execution did a movie role. Robbery, a lottery, feel like that's how I gotta be. I never felt so unlucky, no never. No one understand my brain, I know my mind. You said that you would love me forever.
I can take you down to the stove. I'm like, what you talking about? He down here, you go to the corner store, you gonna find somebody. we bet. So we ride all to this corner store and post. It was looking bleak. And then we just go somewhere else and we just post again. Memphis bleak. Then Smith just hop out like, and some just random security guard, he's just like, hey, you know, that dude, like, hop in.
When you tried with your best smile, didn't move me just one bit. I guess something's gotta give. Remedies used to work, it never hurts. If I had just one more wish, good conversation doesn't go like it used to be. Good conversation doesn't go like it used to be. Make me love like we used to, made me forget to sleep. Play piano at bedtime, sing it in Portuguese. Love just like we used to, no more pulling the sheets. Ride with no destination, before I had to say please. Tied up like some kicks, we were just a pair of kids. If I had just one more wish, good conversation doesn't go like it used to be. Good conversation doesn't go like it used to be. Make me love like we used to, made me forget to sleep. Play piano at bedtime, sing it in Portuguese. Love just like we used to, no more pulling the sheets. Ride with no destination, before I had to say please.
The Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And right now for the Kings, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. And, of course, James Harden, a new phase in his career, playing today as a Sacramento King for a first time.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Harden. It's good from about 19 feet. Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brand on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
Now here's Harden, following the miss by Ja Morant. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. I asked him about the task of slowing down Ja Morant. Coach said the one thing you can't account for with Morant is his explosiveness. Everything else you can plan for, but sometimes he'll just beat you. And, Kevin, that's what they mean when they say good defense, better offense. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. On the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
Well, Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
Releases. And the Kings check on two more.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Now here's Morant. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of this team.
Well, he's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
And here's Morant following Draymond Green's three. Pass to Ayton. The shot, no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Here's Okogie. Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And it's Morant missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. They kick it out to Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Green's got 6.
Well, he doesn't shoot it all that well, but when he does knock it down, it's demoralizing for a defense.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Sacramento's ball.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. A shot by Harden. Wide open.
James Harden.
And the Kings check on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
Now here's Morant.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter. Hey, coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
There's 25 seconds left in the first. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And you talk about the best ball handler. In the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies. All right, man. That was your Grizzlies dance team. Make some noise, man.
Here's Morris. Out to the right wing. Here's Reeves. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Harden with it. And that does it for the first quarter. Kings lead by 9. Live from the FedEx Forum.
Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Maker, no one around him. Back to Harden. It's rebounded by Memphis. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. It's deflected. Pass to Reeves. The shot will not fall. And the Kings going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Harden surveying the D. And he drives in. DiVincenzo with it. Kings moving the ball around. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. Here's Reeves. He goes up again. Can't capitalize inside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The 3 from Harden. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The rebound by Harden. Kings leading now by 8. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here is Conley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And it's Wagner with the rebound. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's Memphis on the break. Porter with the steal. Back to Wagner. Bradley, no one around him. Cans it from downtown. Bradley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings. Inside. Stolen by Conley.
Grizzlies foul. Michael Cooper. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
.51 seconds left in the first half. Conley scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Morant. To end the run. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Here's Conley. And so it's Sacramento sitting with the comfort. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Kings leading now by 14. Harden outside. From the top of the key. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Harden's got the first basket of the third quarter for Sacramento. Now here's Morant. Into the lane.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Going inside, and the jam by Harden.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson. Boy, he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Harden outside. Fires top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter. It's Morant with the drive. Takes it inside.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
From deep, Harden. The shot misses. And Memphis the other way now.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Morant outside. I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And here are the Kings now. 13-point lead. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Harden outside. Again, the miss by Harden.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Kings leading now by 13. And Wagner has it in the corner. Sacramento again missing. And that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Outside Conley. clock at 4. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got 5 now.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Left side, Davis. Pass to Reeves. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Kings leading now by 16. Here's Conley. And it's Bradley off the drive. Outside Conley. There's a screen by Porter. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reeves. Back to Morris. Down low. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 6 points.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can.
Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Get out of your seat and let's get it.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. It's Harden with the drive.
James Harden.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. A three from Morris. It's hauled in by the Kings. In the corner, Harden. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Harden's got 24.
And it doesn't take much to get Harden going. His confidence serves as a catalyst for him catching fire.
It's stolen by Maker. And he commits the intentional foul. Some changes for Memphis.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Grizzlies.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Harden with it. Driving to the basket. And Green slams it in.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Morant. Driving the lane and finished by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
The Grizzlies trailed by 17. Here's Morant. And finished by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Morant. And finished by Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Harden outside to the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Kings lead by 17.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Ayton. And here's the big-time jam. And he sends it right over Maker.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Sacramento.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Morant surveying the D. Rebounded by Maker. Here is Harden. And there's the drive. And the jam by Harden.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's...
Automatic, one static. No, I don't do no average. Watch that when he pop. Watch, I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider stop it. I'm getting me like rock. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money. I'm popping. Baby, I'm hotter than tacky.
There's never any doubts in my mind because I'm the best in the world. Even though a lot of you don't like to hear it, it's fact. I'm the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe it myself, but it's the truth. I'm the best. And I'm just convinced, you know what I mean? These fellas, I dare them challenge me with their somewhat primitive skills. They're just as good as...
Slam. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frosty. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Slowing it down, do off. Man, my jewelry like some laser beams. Step out with your lady on a Maybelline. Ibuprofen in my got them recipes. Boss. Shooter like Steph, I just hit for 3 and I wasn't even looking. Your favorite rapper just hit the stage with about to book him. And love her, just keep the I just keep it pushing. My baby mamas knew the job was crooked before they took it. Can't train records, we run it. Just touched down in the airport, Louis V backpack full of them hundreds. Clean in that McQueen, but gangsta not no lover. Grammy after party, we rock it like we wanna ball. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Pull up to your hop your house up with that. No hot 100, I'm a hot boy with some ones. Cash money came big, now my son and you my youngest son. See my first back in 90. And I've been since you pockets rockin' the Gumby fade. Love my gut with this ice and lemon. Big BL if you a renegade. No, ain't active type on your Twitter page. Freddy Krueger, I'm keeping on them. Say they ain't losing sleep, tell them I'm sleeping. Heavy traffic, the neighbors might call the people on them. Surround your car with, I put the cruising with that. That's it. Be pulling through, so I fly with it on me. I got my on the jet, ready to set it off, and I put that on. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some balls. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. Pull up to your...
White tee, yeah, call up Ike Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cactus, not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like a Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a beta, get a high fee.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I seen his face, seen it. Yeah, on his white tee. Let's go.
Yeah, call the Sprite people. Call them, hold on. Private flight franchise sites. On a private flight. Them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ay. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep the, hey. Slay, talk to me nicely. Keep her on the chain, that ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. In the plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Prissy in his prime, yellow bone too feisty, clean him up, no knocking,
Yep, in in my white tee. Yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Boxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, dizzy, don't be missing me. Missy, dipper, sippy, make him happy, make him copy, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot I'm gon' spend. Tell me when I beam you to pull up, you gon' while I spend.
Fish, sushi, maki, living like London City, left the town. Talking Travis, be that fam.
Yeah, you know that. And when they free us out, gon' be a film, a Kodak. Shoot me pouring right above the rim, like Polak. I've been ripping and running, not slipping or sliding, athletic tendencies. I've been upset. I provide the remedy. When we open gates up at Utopia, it's like Zootopia. You see the crosses over here. That's how you know it's us. At 4 a.m. I'm phoning ya. Not for no shoulder rub. Them jack boys open cleaners up. The way they fold it up. Yeah, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Hype Williams for the hype, please. Yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, unboxes of checks, not my checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system, it's bangers in the system, it's ancient anarchy. Bangers in the system, it's that bangers in the system, it's that. MIAs.
What's happening? No cap in my caption. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get Love snow, soy la mexicana.
Got something for Splash. I know exactly what he want to do.
Listen out what he Go, 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 go. Hola, buenas noches. Yo me llamo Snow por si no me conocen. Yo ya tengo tiempo que le meto, pero con todo respeto ya llegó la hora que llegue con un golpe. Tengo whatever cuando quiero lo que se antoje. Quiero dinero para que los haters se enojen. Soy de San José como los tigres del norte. Traigo tanta feria que la bolsa se me rompe. I bet I could pull a little rapper out of Cloud9. Make a diss record with a free translation. You see me, bet your knees be shaking. That's why I'm on the throne and the seat's amazing. Tengo mucho flow, dicen Snow that's crazy. Yo les digo claro, pero tengo un baby. Así que en inglés o español es lo mismo en los dos, hasta enseña. Pay me, cause ya llegó la mexicana, la mera la nena que todos pensaban nada was ever gonna happen and they wanted to fall off, but tada, pop back up, esto no se acaba. Vengo con cholos en un empada, bicho, me que piñada. Should've known better, I'm a michoacana. Las reinas del reino, Beatriz, Adriana. Yo represento la comunidad que está cansada de raperos que no saben rapear, que solamente con sus joyas es que saben brillar, que no tienen estrella propia, solo saben